Imagine you are at home and suddenly a recovery agent shows up, calling non-stop or banging on your door. It feels like an ambush. Many people feel helpless in such situations, but that's a good news. You can stop this harassment legally and within 24 hours. Stick around and I'll show you the exact steps you need to follow. Today, we'll break down the rules that protect you from loan recovery harassment in India. We'll cover your legal rights, key case laws, and most importantly, what to do if agents cross the line. So, whether you're a borrower under stress, a student curious about law, or someone supporting a friend, this video will help you stay in control. So, let's dive right in. Here's a quick breakdown of everything you need to know to handle recovery agent harassment effectively. First, what is harassment by recovery agents? Calls at odd hours, public shaming, and even threats. 2. Your legal rights. Guidelines laid down by RBI and key case laws that protect borrowers. 3. What to do immediately if you face harassment. Simple steps like issuing a written warning and filing complaints. 4. Consequences agents face for harassment. Penalties that agents and banks can face. 5. Recent legal updates. We'll highlight changes in the law that could benefit you in 2024. Ever wondered what exactly counts as harassment by recovery agents? Harassment can come in many forms. Early morning calls, showing up at your office or home, contacting your relatives, and sometimes outright threats or intimidation. Some agents might even shame borrowers publicly, which is illegal under Indian law. The Reserve Bank of India or RBI has clear guidelines that prevent such behavior. Agents must first call only between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. 2. Not use abusive language or threaten violence. 3. Respect your privacy and personal space. If you're being harassed by recovery agents, know that the law is on your side. Let's go over your key rights. The RBI guidelines are powerful tools, but many people don't know how to use them. Here are your most important rights. First, right to privacy and dignity. Agents cannot shame you in front of your neighbors or relatives. 2. Right to proper documentation. The agent must carry authorization from the bank to contact you. 3. Right to seek legal remedy. The Indian Contract Act of 1872 and the Consumer Protection Act of 2019 safeguard borrowers. A key case law to note is ICICI Bank versus Prakash Kaur. In this case, the Supreme Court held that banks cannot use forceful recovery methods or coercion to recover loans. The court emphasized that all loan recovery must be through legal channels. If a recovery agent is harassing you, act fast using these steps. First, issue a written warning. Write to the bank and the recovery agent mentioning that their behavior is in violation of RBI rules. 2. File a complaint with RBI. You can lodge your complaint directly on RBI's official website if the harassment continues. 3. Approach the banking ombudsman. If the bank doesn't act on your complaint, file a case with the banking ombudsman scheme. 4. Lodge an FIR. If the harassment involves threats, intimidation or public shaming, file an FIR at your local police station. If your rights have been violated, here are the legal actions you can take right away to protect yourself. If a recovery agent crosses legal boundaries, you can take immediate legal action. First, Consumer Court. You can sue the bank under the Consumer Protection Act of 2019 for mental harassment and claim compensation. 2. Police complaint. Threats and physical intimidation are criminal offences under Section 503 of the Indian Penal Code or IPC. 3. Defamation suit. If your reputation has been damaged due to public shaming, you can file a civil defamation suit under Section 499 of the IPC. In Mahalakshmi versus HDFC Bank, the court fined the bank for employing recovery agents who used abusive methods. This decision reinforced that borrowers must be treated with dignity, regardless of their financial struggles. The RBI has introduced stricter measures to protect borrowers from agent misconduct. In 2024, the RBI tightened regulations on recovery agents. Banks are now required to digitally track recovery agents' actions to prevent misconduct. There are also a new mandate that all agent calls must be recorded, making it easier for borrowers to prove harassment in complaints. Additionally, non-compliance by banks will now attract stricter penalties, including suspension of lending licenses if they ignore RBI recovery guidelines. Let's quickly recap what we have covered to ensure you're well prepared to stop recovery agent harassment. First, what is harassment by recovery agents? Calls at odd hours, public shaming, and threats. 2. Your rights against harassment: privacy, dignity, and documented interaction. 3. Immediate steps if harassed: issue a warning, file complaints with RBI and the ombudsman, and involve the police if needed. 4. Legal action if your rights are violated: approach the consumer court, file a defamation suit, or lodge an FIR for threats. 5. Recent updates 2024: stricter RBI regulations and tracking measures to prevent harassment. If you or anyone you know is facing harassment from loan recovery agents, don't stay silent. Take action immediately using the steps we have discussed today. Also, let us know in the comments if you have any such experiences. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us spread awareness about important legal topics. Thank you for watching, and remember, no one can take away your dignity. And know your rights and stand up for yourself. Take care and bye.